Hey guys, this is Ryan and we are talking about the next Call of Duty game, and yes, believe it or not, according to this leaked image, it appears the game is taking us back to World War II and will simply be called Call of Duty World War II. Now this image shows soldiers who appear to be on a beach taking cover behind barriers, which look very familiar, and we wouldn't be surprised if this is indeed Normandy or a nearby beach on D-Day. Other images show box art of the game and what appear to be art assets, which also look equally as impressive, showing these brave soldiers storming the beaches. Now you're probably wondering if these images are legit or not, and yes, I was wondering the same thing, but according to the Reddit user's history, these images could indeed be the real deal. Now, about a year ago, the same user leaked Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which proved to be accurate. And now they have returned magically with a bombshell of news with this Call of Duty World War II image. And yes, you can consider us just a little bit excited. We're also excited about revisiting the weaponry and sights and sounds of World War II. After all, some of our all-time favorite weapons in the shooter genre come from the World War II era, and we are itching to get our hands on iconic weapons like the M1 carbine, Thompson machine gun, and so much more. We also have to remember that World at War had tanks in certain multiplayer maps, which really mixed up the gameplay. The question is, will this year's Call of Duty include tanks to bring back that same intense gameplay from the original games? Leave a comment below. Would you like to see tanks in the game? Let us know what features you would like to see return and what new features you want added. And concerning the single player campaign of this game, there are also many stories that can be told in the World War II setting, and Activision still has a lot of story that can be told in a World War II single player campaign, even despite the fact that they have done this before many times over. The single player campaign can be told from a different perspective, but how the developers would do this would require some creativity and maybe allow them to dive into stories that we're not familiar with. Now, if you're a Zombies fan, we don't have any information on a World War II Zombies mode just yet, but knowing Activision, it wouldn't be surprising to see Zombies return in this year's iteration of Call of Duty. After all, it seems like you can't call it a Call of Duty game without zombies attached to it in some way. What would you like to see in a Zombies mode for this year's Call of Duty? Leave your ideas below. So as you can tell, we were huge fans of previous Call of Duty games that were set in World War II, including Call of Duty 2, which of course was an Xbox 360 launch title that really set the standard for next generation shooters at that time. Now, we have been dying for a Call of Duty game to go back to World War II ever since the days of Call of Duty 2 and the World at War series, and have to say that if this year's Call of Duty is set in World War II, we're guessing that we will not be the only ones jumping up and down for joy. So guys, thanks for watching, and be sure to click on that subscribe button and turn on notifications to be notified of any more news surrounding this game. And see you guys next time, and enjoy the rest of your day.